This is the new Edge 70 Pro Plus, and Motorola has basically thrown everything at this one. Four 50-megapixel cameras, including a dedicated periscope telephoto, a gorgeous curved display, a huge battery with wireless charging, and a powerful Dimensity 8500 Extreme on the inside. So today, let's unbox it and take a close look. And if this is your first time here, or in case you just can't remember, my name's Ash, you're watching C4E Tech, and let's get started. Before we begin, a quick disclaimer, I am working with Motorola on this one. But that said, as always, everything you're seeing here is my own take. It's just that this is a showcase of what the Edge 70 Pro Plus brings to the table, not a review. The box here is quite similar to what we got the last time. All the FIFA logos up front, slide it out, and here's a familiar eco-friendly Motorola box. Open it, and the first thing you see is the Edge 70 Pro Plus itself. This colorway is called Pantone Zinfandel, not sure if I pronounced that right. It's got a nice satin-esque smooth finish to the back, matte, resistant to fingerprints and smudges. Personally though, I like this one better. Pantone Chicory Coffee. It's a sculpted wood-esque finish that looks and feels really unique. Now this phone is just 7.2 millimeters thin, and it's also pretty lightweight, coming in at about 190 grams. So it's very easy on your hands. You still get all the nice to haves like the IP68, IP69 rating, military standard 810H, and the screen can be used with wet hands. By the way, Motorola also offers another colorway, a twill-inspired green they call Pantone Stormy Sea. Now despite the sleekness and the lightweight, they've managed to pack in a 6500 mAh battery. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself, so coming back to the box, up top there's a SIM tool, your regular informational leaflets, and then there's your USB-C to C cable, followed by a 90-watt turbocharger. Now this charger lets you go 0 to 50 in just 20 minutes, which is nice. And this model also gets wireless charging supported up to 15 watts, along with reverse wireless charging if you want to quickly top up your earbuds or something. Now the biggest highlight for this phone has got to be this, the cameras. We get four 50-megapixel sensors. The primary is Sony's Light 710. It's a large sensor paired with an f1.8 lens with OIS. We've seen it in action before, and it continues to be excellent with detail, with dynamic range, color accuracy. It's all good. Even under low light, it does a great job controlling highlights, preserving detail in the darker areas, all with minimal noise. Then there's the 50-megapixel ultra-wide with autofocus, so it pulls double duty for macros. Now what is new here is the third 50-megapixel camera, the periscope telephoto. Now what you're seeing on screen is a 3.5x shot cropped from the primary, and now this is the same shot via the telephoto. And here they are side by side, zoomed in to match. Notice how huge a difference it makes? Here's another set. Now with AI super zoom, you can even get reasonably usable shots at 50x, and the periscope telephoto comes in really handy for portraits. You get that optical compression, which is something you just can't match cropping in. Now the front-facing camera is also 50 megapixels, and it gets you detailed selfies with natural skin tones thanks to Pantone validation. Now all four can shoot 4K 60 video, and the footage looks good. It's well exposed, detailed, no complaints about dynamic range or white balance either. Adaptive AI stabilization helps keep everything stable. Now on the inside, this phone's powered by the Dimensity 8500 Extreme, a very powerful SoC that gives near flagship level performance. And it's paired with 12 gigs of LPDDR5X RAM and 256 gigs of UFS 4.1 storage. Like that SoC, a lot of it here is pretty much what we loved with the Edge 70 Pro. Like the display, it's 6.8 inches Extreme AMOLED covered by Corning's Gorilla Glass 7i. The refresh rate is a smooth 144Hz and the resolution a crispy 1.5K. This here's a 10-bit panel with HDR10 Plus support with a 5200 nit peak. We tested over 2000 nits under auto mode, so it is great for outdoor use. And given this is Motorola, as I mentioned at the start, the display, it curves on all four sides, at a time where almost all competition has gone flat. Personally, I see this as a positive because there are people like me who prefer the natural feel and reduced width you get with curved panels. And the fact that Moto continues to offer this, I feel it stops the market from feeling very homogeneous and, more importantly, gives consumers choice, which is always good, right? Software is Hello UI built atop Android 16 with a 3+5 update policy. All the features you'd expect from Motorola are present: twist to launch cameras, chop chop to turn the flashlight on or off, Moto AI access via the AI key with remember this, update me, and so on, Copilot, Gemini, and Perplexity integration as we've been seeing for a while. Circle to search is also accounted for, with cameras, signature style returns to get you just the right look you want, frame match to set up a frame and have someone shoot you just the way you'd want them to, horizon lock to ensure stable footage even for the shakiest of hands. It's all here. And given the clean UI and the strong SoC underneath, the user experience was also excellent. Now, as far as pricing goes, the Pro Plus is available at $44,999 with offers, and given all that's happening right now in 2026, I'm gonna say this is a competitive price. But if you are on a tighter budget and don't care much for wireless charging or telephoto cameras or this nice little woodish pack, then there's the Edge 70 Pro. Though the base version is 4 gigs lighter on RAM, it does start cheaper at just 37,000 rupees. So there you have it. This is Motorola's Edge 70 Pro Plus. What do you think about this phone? Drop a comment down below, and while you're down there, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications if you haven't already. It really helps the channel out. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Ash out.